And let's get to our other top story tonight that impacts your tax dollars.
Yeah, you would think Scott County inmates would be housed in the Scott County Jail, but that's far from the case right now. As we welcome in KWQC's Chandler Brindley, these inmates sometimes are just across the river in Rock Island County. Sometimes they are much further away, though.
Scott County has over 70 inmates in various jails across Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin. That costs a lot of money and strains staff, but Scott County Sheriff Tim Lane tells me there's a deeper issue that needs to be addressed.
Scott County and Sheriff Tim Lane find themselves in the same position as other counties in Iowa, having to pay millions of dollars to counties more than 100 miles away to hold inmates.
We run approximately 5 to 6 transport vehicles per day at 1,000 miles per day. So we do have significant costs for our transport and a significant depreciation to our transportation fleet.
While this is not uncommon, Sheriff Lane says he's seeing a trend contributing to the cause. Lane says it takes longer to resolve court cases and less time for many to reoffend.
What we call that is a revolving door policy in the Iowa DOC, and that's what we're seeing right now that I believe is causing the overcrowding issue statewide.
The Scott County Jail can hold 394 inmates, but Lane says anything over 300 leads to overcrowding. Lane blames a lack of expansion of prisons at the state level for what he's seeing in his jail.
It's stressing the counties, the 99 counties in the state of Iowa, because they're in the same circumstances that we are in. They are seeing their populations increasing rapidly because of the fact that the prison system is not holding the amount of inmates that they should be holding as of 2025, and they're not preparing themselves for the future.
Sheriff Lane adds there are no plans for the Iowa Department of Corrections to expand. Instead, he says the state solution is to release inmates sooner and rely on county jail upgrades.
Essentially, all they're doing by doing this is pushing the cost off to the property taxpayer who's paying to expand the jails in the various counties throughout Iowa, and they in turn are not making Iowans safer.
Sheriff Lane says this is a statewide conversation that needs to take place. He says those running for governor need to ask themselves, what do they want the State Department of Corrections to look like in the Hawkeye State?
Chandler, thank you. Sheriff Lane says the Iowa prison system is filled at 120% of its capacity.